what is the food of our region? It's underexplored. Animals are everything. We have the land, we have the resources to raise animals. It's deeply embedded in our culture. Daidui is very meat-focused, but it's what the region has to offer, and it changes every day. We just use whatever we've got, whatever's seasonal, and whatever our region is offering at the time. I realized that cooking the way that I wanted to cook involves using whole animals. You open a box of hanger steaks and there's 40 dead animals in there, and the respect wasn't really there. And I felt like, there's one way to do this is just to wipe the slate clean and just know every ingredient. We're not doing anything new by any means. It's, what we're doing is very old.
I've worked at Daidui for a little over a year now, and I came in totally blind. They gave me a shot. They totally, took me under their wing.
We just saw something in them that, there was a spark. We took a chance and we won. I want to teach Corey how to hunt just because I think that if we can offer anybody that's working for us that connection, when we bring in a deer or a hog or a fish, they're going to treat that with so much more respect. South Texas is profoundly sparse. It's just these rolling mesquite prairies. There's a lot of thorns, snakes. It's rough country. It's got this kind of stark beauty to it. It's a great place to hunt.
When Jesse asked me to go hunting, I was super excited, working in the restaurant and everything. So when he said that, I was like, oh my God, yes.
Hunting pigs is probably my favorite because I respect the pigs so much. Very smart animals. They're very unpredictable. They're invasive, so there's justification. I love eating them more than anything. They're absolutely delicious. It is pretty high. You see a knife and show you, so you're just gonna kind of start working it like this. And running the blade of that knife against the skin. Just watch where your other hand is. So let's just keep going.
Keep going on this,
Yeah.
down here?
Yeah. I like teaching hunting because the shot is that halfway point. There's still so much to be done on the other end of it. This is our friend from this morning. The new school of traditional cookery, we started about 6 seasons ago. It's a cooking class where we didn't have any of our ingredients. We have to go get them first. A nice clean cut. And now I've got a midsection right there. This is the equivalent of the ribeye. When you understand that whole process, you understand everything about that, about eating it, its cultural significance. It makes you just see the whole thing. As you can imagine, it can get a little dicey right about here.
Jesse's just a great teacher. It rubs off on everybody. If you're responsible for killing something, then you need to be responsible with everything else after that point, And then you kind of owe it to the animal.
Next up, we're gonna cut chops. And then we're gonna end the class by making sausage and getting stuff ready for dinner tonight. I think that just exposing people to the world of food that we have available to us in our region, that's our goal. We're gonna eat most of this hog tonight. Chops, carnitas, ribs. Ribs look good. Ribs always look good to me, though. Anybody can eat well. I think that local food or food where you care about the sourcing, it's absolutely for everyone. I think the really pleasing thing about teaching people is that you're really empowering them. And we get to cook the pig in so many different ways. They get to see the full range of what they can do with it. You can really change the way that they view their food. It's a very satisfying job because you get to see people go home with more than they came with. I just want them to have their friends over and have this big celebratory meal.
Jesse's just the best teacher I've ever had. He's just a mentor. I mean, he's a mentor to me, to all of us there. Him being so passionate about his restaurant and what we're doing, it's infectious.
I think just educating anybody about what we're passionate about, that's, in my mind, complete success.